Hello guys, it's me, Audi again, with another Playing With Me. This is my October highlights. We've already been through October and everything, so I figured it'd be cute doing a little like Halloween tag questions. That being said, I am using Magic Mischief and Mischief from Jessica Hart's monthly, but this was like last year in 2020, so I don't think it's available now. Her monthlies go pretty fast if I remember correctly. But anyways, favorite horror or Halloween theme song? Ooh, that's good. I don't think I have a favorite. Well, no, actually, I don't know if you consider it a horror more than like a paranormal kind of thing, but like one of my favorite movies I really like is Rose Red. It's based off of like a true story, like an actual real building. It's the story is truly amazing. It's very interesting. Second question: name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or in an abandoned building. Oh, a Wendigo. I would never want to run into a Wendigo. They're scary. I've had a couple encounters with Wendigos before. I talked about it on our October change in show. But essentially, what happened is that one time in particular that comes into mind is when me and my group of friends were walking on the way home. This is when I my dad was stationed in Maryland, and I heard something call my name, but it was like a weird audible sound. Like it sounded like someone trying to sound like a human and trying to sound like my younger sibling. And I was like, oh hell no! So I like booked it for home, and everybody's like, where are you going? And every light post that I like met parallel with would turn off, and as soon as I stepped out of like alignment with them, they turned back on. It was crazy. Um, yeah, no, like that's no. That's a whole. I mean, there's more. You can get the more detailed version on, and you can go back and watch October Change and Show. It's deeply disturbing. Have you ever played with the Ouija board? Okay, see, like I said, majority of these questions you'll probably get on the October Change Show, but yes, I have, and I absolutely regret it because I went into it naive as hell. I was like 13 years old, thinking I knew my shit. I did not know my shit, and I really feel like I'm a full believer that you're a proponent of what happens to you, like your mistakes or your choices and stuff like that. But I also believe there's also like outside stuff that can influence or be like a enhancement, if you will, to things. But yeah, I feel like it really messed up my life for like 10 years or so. Because I did the worst things. Like I was stupid and I didn't close out the Ouija board or anything like that. Like I didn't say goodbye. I just did a proper goodbye, or I didn't even do like a protection spell or anything like that, or I didn't seal anything. So what I did was just like we both like we kind of just threw it and lit it on fire and put it in the ground, and that is not what you do. But anyways, favorite horror monster or villain? My favorite villain's right on top of my head. It's not even really Halloween related. It's more Disney. My favorite is well, when I think about villain, I think about Disney. Is Ursula and Maleficent. I love those two very much. The creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone. I have so many paranormal stories, like spiritual interactions, whether it be with mythological like creatures, something mostly like things like Wendigos and whatever, or whatnot. Creepiest thing. Oh, I used to have. This is like I'm sure this because I the whole Ouija board incident. And you mean you believe what you want to believe, but like I used to have this four post bed, queen size bed. It was above the ground, and it I didn't have anything on my bed, like maybe like some storage, like for like out of season clothes or whatever. And at the time, my best friend Nikki was he would like stay the night, and we would like sleep in the same bed or whatever. It was whatever. It's super chill, super platonic, and we were sleeping and whatever. Oh no, that's no alone. You said alone. Okay. Well, anyways, he could vouch for this, but I had this like little like spirit, this child spirit that was always like under my bed, and like if I didn't give it attention by like talking to it or saying goodnight or something, it would pull my blankets out from under my bed. And not even just like, oh, it's a little tub, like, oh, you can mistake it for a cat or something. No, it was like a full on forceful pull. And I'd pull it back and I'd pull it back down until I would like be like, good night, sweet dreams, or tell them a story or something like that. Yeah, it's intense. It definitely scared the shit out of me a lot. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? Alone? No. With somebody? Yes. And if I had my sage with me and I felt like I went in there spiritually prepared, sure. But I would never do it alone. Are you superstitious? I guess. I mean, I guess I am. I know, I was raised with parts of my culture. I don't know if that's superstitious or anything. Maybe I don't know the definition of superstitious. Do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? No, I mean, when I was trying to get rid of like the whole Ouija board energy stuff or whatever, yeah, I mean, I felt like had this like stain on me for not closing it properly or using it properly. But no, not really. Not unless I try looking at the window at the nighttime. Because I don't, in our native culture, um, like mirrors and windows like at night are like a veil, like a entry to the spiritual realm. So if I do look out like the window at night too long, I do end up seeing like, and it sounds like I'm crazy and I know it, but like I'm a very spiritual person. Which urban legend story is scary the most? Those ones of my culture. There's some really scary stuff. Like the shapeshifter, the Wendigo is the one in particular scares me. I have nightmares about that. I've said his name. I've said it so many times. But it's really creepy. Like you can go on TikTok or whatever form of social media you like to digest your little tidbits of information. But TikTok is really nice because there's like a lot of Native American indigenous creators there, and they have some really good stories or folklore about indigenous like monsters and creatures and stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. This is going up pretty late. But yeah, it's there's some really scary stuff. I know some of the Inuit folklore is kind of crazy too. Um, but yeah, I don't think I even answered that question. Whatever. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? Thrillers only because gore is just like, I don't know. It's like whatever. I like to be like, if I'm watching a scary movie or any sorts of like that, I like to be like psychologically messed with. If that makes sense, it's so messed up. Gore is just like it doesn't do it for me. Like it doesn't scare me or anything like that. I mean, some of it can be unsettling, but it's just like okay. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Of course I do. Of course I do. Just like I believe in aliens. I mean, you can't tell me that we're the only humans in this world. I mean, only living things in this whole entire universe and multi universes. But yeah, I do believe that there are multiple dimensions or worlds. Besides, who wouldn't want to believe there's a world outside of the world that we currently live in? I mean, because the world we live in right now is kind of ass right now. Satan's butthole. Ever made a potion of any sort? I don't think so. Um, I don't recollect ever making one. I know my best friend Mindy, she got me this like potion in a bottle. It's supposed to spark creativity, which is nice. I have it sitting at my work desk. And I mean, I love it. I don't know if it works. I mean, I've always have ideas, so maybe it does. But I love it. And it's also really gorgeous. So had it. I guess I think she had it made by like a real witch, which is nice. Um, let's see. Do you get scared easily? No. I mean, now that I have kids, I get scared really easily compared to what I did before. You know what? No, I'm lying. I get scared really easily. Like ever since I've had children, I get scared really easily because I can't help but like in my head put my kids in that situation, and I instantly get scared. Yeah, since having kids, I've become a big scaredy cat. I don't know why I try to play it off like I don't get scared. No, I get scared. really easily. Like I can't watch scary movies and stuff unless I have my husband or my best friend near me. Um, yeah. I got scared. Why am I lying like that? Have you ever played Bloody Mary? Yes, and it's fucking crazy. I would never do that again because like you can like I don't know. I'm really big believer on trusting your instincts and yeah. Do you believe demons and the devil? I believe in demons because we have those in our native culture. Like evil spirits, but the devil, no, I not really. At least not the Christian version of the devil, anyhow. I'm not really tied to any religion. I am a spiritual person more than anything. Um, you're home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do you do? Get ready to fight. I ain't letting anybody take try to destroy the peace in this house. With babies in this house. If you got trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? I don't want to be trapped in no scary movie. I probably the one with the most survival rate for myself. Probably Scream. Scream, because like I could totally like figure that shit out. Cause Sydney, I love her, but she, uh, one Chishu, I swear. Okay, if you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, it would be a witch. A witch. I'm always a witch. Every Halloween, I'm a witch. Uh, I tell everybody all the time, if I had to absolutely choose a religion, I absolutely have to choose one. I would choose paganism only because it's like really closely tied with my native culture, dangerously close. So I mean, I'm always trying to practice spirituality and stuff like that. But yeah, um, let's see. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Yeah, yeah, I did that a lot when I was a teenager. Of course I will, but being extremely respectful though, extremely respectful. In a zombie apocalypse, words. What is your weapon of choice? I'm a melee person in game, but I would say melee. I would have like a bat with barbed wire or like machetes or two katanas. Like I'm a melee. I don't want to try to rely on bullets and stuff. Uh, so melee all the way. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick or treating? Oh, that's a tough one. I haven't been to a Halloween party in forever, my dudes. Sorry if I burped and you heard it. It's gross. My bad. I was gonna say trick or treating because I haven't been to a Halloween party in like forever. I love taking my kids trick or treating. It's absolutely adorable. Like this is one of the moments that I can see how me and my husband's influence or their family's influence have affected my children and how freaking polite they are. They're so I don't know why I said freaking. They're so polite. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? Ooh, I got layers, bro. I am an onion. I have layers. I think I'm tied with between the comic relief and honestly the killer. Probably, I don't know. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can go to sleep? 100%. 100 fucking percent. Yes. Last watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I'm yelling at the characters. I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're thinking and why they ain't using their common sense. Why none of these people have any common sense whatsoever. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? Ooh, I get scared. I'm not trying to scare people. That's not my bag, baby. Favorite scary book. Oh, I guess scary stories to tell in the dark. I mean, I grew up with that. How old were you when you saw your first horror movie? Ugh, my cousin, who I completely disowned and whatever. Family drama. Ooh, I want to say Scream. Either it was Scream or I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I don't remember any of that movie. I just know a very popular actress at the time was in it. I could see her face. I just don't know her name. I'm not good with names. What was your first Halloween costume? The first one I can remember, my mom dressed me up as a Pillsbury Doughboy, and her best friend's daughter got to be the Pillsbury Dough girl. I remember being hella upset about that. I was so salty. I was just like, ugh. And one of the other first memories, I don't know if it's that one or the other one, but my mom dressed me and I think my brother as mummies and put like wrapped toilet paper around, made us wear like white shirt and white like gray sweatpants and wrapped toilet paper around us and then squirted ketchup all over our bodies. But we were poor. I mean, she did what she could. I like the mummy costume over the Pillsbury Doughboy because like why do I have to be a doughboy, asshole? Anyways, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? Well, Halloween already done passed, but I was a mommy. I mean, me and my husband usually wear like cloaks and stuff just to like be a little festive, but we didn't think about anything. Like, I know we've wanted to be plague doctors the last couple of years, but like the plague doctor masks are expensive, and then making them are very time consuming. We've never been able to find the time. So if you could have a spooky Halloween pet, black cat, owl, bat, rat, wolf, what would you pick? First choice, a wolf, hands down. I'm not saying this to be quirky or anything. This is actually my legit culture. My spirit animal is a wolf. Um, that or a black cat. I'm not particularly big in owls. Just in my understandings and teachings of what my mom has taught me and what is I can't remember if it's specifically dedicated to like my the Dakota Sioux tribe or the Tualatin tribe that I belong to. But owls are like a sign of bad omen, like death, harbinger of death. Um, like especially like if you see an owl during the day, if I remember right, it was something along the lines of someone in your family is about to die, someone close to you, a loved one's about to die. If you see and hear an owl, someone that you love close to you has died, has passed away. And I believe that to be true only because the day my grandfather died, me and my siblings were hanging out in the front yard. Well, we were hanging out in the house, I think. And my mom got a call and she told us to, leave the house. And then we were sitting on the front porch of our house at the time. And I saw an owl. I was like, look, guys, an owl. And my brother was like, no, don't do that. Don't look at it. And then it hoo-hooed at us. And I was like, oh, wow, it's crazy. It's like, do you think that's grandpa? Do you think grandpa died? And my brother was like so upset. So, so, so upset. And I was a kid, I didn't know any better. So I was like 9 years old. And he's like, don't say that. And like, our younger sibling was like really upset. And like, is grandpa gonna die? I was like, I don't know. Well, moments later, I can't tell because like we were kids. I couldn't tell time. I didn't know what time span left. But yeah, it turned out that our grandpa did die. So yeah, I would not pick an owl as my spirit animal. Not at all. So he's either a wolf. If I can't have a wolf, it would be a black cat because they're hella cute. I'm just allergic to cat dander, and my daughter's really allergic to cat dander, so I can't have one of those. But yeah, so that was it was called the Spooky Halloween Tag. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me playing this. You guys have a good day. Bye, y'all.